Hey everyone, my name's Captain Jack and welcome back to the channel. Today we're discussing the latest Space Engineers update. It is Thursday, June 6th, 2019, and this is the second major update since Space Engineers left early access. So, what's in the update you're asking? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you all about it. Now there's a brand new feature in this update including the build planner, the small grid cryopod which we've seen teased for quite a while now, some new armor skins, individual skin sets for your engineer, news about the Space Engineers Xbox One version, and plenty more. So let's jump into it. Now as with the other update we got, which was the decorative pack, this update is split into two sections. You've got free content, which everyone gets access to, and also paid content, which you have to pay a small fee, usually around about $5 to actually get access to. I'm going to tell you what the free content is, and then I'll tell you what the paid content is. Just a heads up, as I love my community and you guys are awesome, I'm going to be giving away 2 copies of the Style Pack DLC, that's the premium content, in the description below. So if you want to win the DLC without having to pay a penny for it, it's on me, just enter the giveaway and make sure to read the terms and conditions down below in the description. Anyway, what will you find in this update? So all players will get the build planner, the small grid cryopod, the clean armor skin, and all the bug fixes, as well as some small changes in the changelog, which is quite cool. Now that's all for free, so you've got your cryopod, you've got the clean armor skin. Notice I say armor skin. You can now colour skins on your ships and such. I'll explain it in better detail in a moment, but let's move on. Now the build planner feature, this is something which players have liked for a while now. It's very similar to a mod by community member Drago Kavoran, such as Easy Inventory. So the build planner feature allows players to create a list of blocks or components which can be automatically transferred into their inventory. Basically, it significantly simplifies the gameplay, and I think people are going to enjoy it quite a lot. Here's a demonstration of how it works. Okay, so I've quickly loaded it inside the game. First off, we're just going to mine some minerals up here. Let's see what we can pick up. There's a couple of... is that ore floating around? There you go. We'll pick up 2 blocks of ore. Let's go to our refinery. Now, the first part of the new system, or the build planner, is we can actually just, deposit all our ores directly into the refinery. So, boop, there you go, the ores. Okay, so let's open up G. Now, I've already selected a couple things down here, but we'll get rid of them for a minute. So let's say, what do I want to plan my building for? I want to do a solar panel. Let's just do a solar panel for the moment. Now, if we go into... actually, we'll use a refinery again, because I don't know where the cargo container is. And if we just search cargo... there you go. Here's all of the stuff I can extract in here, which is pretty cool. So I need to withdraw components for the build planner. I click this. Boop. Now, I can't withdraw 12 girders or the 32 solar cells, as I don't actually have the solar cells. So we'll leave it there. That's fine. But I can now go and make a start on my solar panel just over here. If I put it there we go, and I can begin welding it up. There you go. I am missing the girders and solar cells, but we can pick them up at a later date. That's a pretty, quick, easy step on how the new build planner works. Should you use it, definitely it is going to make your life 10 times easier inside Space Engineers. Anyway, back to the video. So that's the build planner. Hopefully you enjoy it. I know I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more as I frequently look in cargo containers and forget what I've gone in there for, and I'm sure many of you are the same. Okay, the next part of the free content is the small grid cryopod. This was teased during the first decorative pack update and near the release, I believe, but we haven't seen it for a while now. Well, here it is. It's a part of the game, and yes, it's pretty simple. It's a small grid cryopod. I'm not sure how else I can explain that, to be honest. So it'll allow players to build small ships, vehicles, and other creations that, contain this block. It will act as a save point for Space Engineers and therefore is much more efficient from an engineering perspective. For example, a player could drop pod for his fellow engineers, which features a small grid cryopod, land in any base in an offensive position. It's quite a good idea. Honestly, I get a very much Halo vibe from this cryopod. I'm not sure if anyone else does, but I definitely do. Okay, now the big part of a free update of this is armor skins. Yep, you read that right. This release also brings armor skins into the game for the first time. This is something that's been widely talked about in the Space Engineers community, so I'm glad to see it's actually reached the developers and they've decided to put it into the game. So the armor skins let you personalise your starships, your stations, your vehicles, and all of the other wacky creations you make. Yep, I know some of you like mechs. Now the clean armor skin, we do get that for free. This customization is, does what it says on the tin. It basically makes your armor clean. I know many don't like the rough edges of the armor plating sometimes. Well, this one smooths it all over and makes your ship look like it just rolled off the factory production line. Now what the best thing about this is, the customization offered by these new armor skins is very immense, as players can tailor their creations as they see fit. What I mean by this is a player could paint one section with clean armors, while painting the other section of the ship with a different armor skin. Now additionally, if players decide to purchase the armor skins in the style pack, they'll also be able to utilise the carbon fibre, which looks awesome. I love that on weapons. They also got the digital camouflage armor skin as well. Digital camouflage is basically what it says on the tin. It's camouflage, but digital style. Now obviously I'll have more information on that in a moment, as that is part of the premium content, of which I'm going to jump into now. So the DLC pack for this update is nicknamed the Style Pack. Yeah, pretty interesting name when you think about it. So this is for players who wish to support the further development of Space Engineers, and honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal that they're getting DLC for the game. It's been a couple of months now since the decorative pack came around, and yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I would have said maybe wait longer, but hey ho, it's here, so let's look into it. So the Style Pack contains 2 character skins, 4 character emotes, and 2 armor skins. So again, it's very sort of decorative in a way. I know I'm comparing it to the previous one, but it's not game changing. If you don't want to buy this and you don't want to spend the money, it's not going to change your experience inside the game. You can, use this update for free and not even be bothered by the new stuff, which is great. I love the way they're doing this. So for those who remember the Ghost skin being available for purchase in October 2017 for $4.99, they've decided to set the price of the entire Style Pack to $5.99 USD, or your regional Steam equivalent. You can check your prices via Steam. Okay, now the good thing is armor skin, carbon fiber. Again, it does what it says on the tin. It's a sleek armor skin designed for spaceships and other vehicles operating in high temperatures. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, I guess. I'll be using this on a lot of weapons, as I like my carbon fiber. I had an iPhone case that did that at one point. The next armor skin is camouflage, and yep, as you can imagine, it's just a camouflage texture. This looks really good on military vehicles, and I can't wait to see, some of those warmongering people put it to good use. I expect we'll see it in Colony Wars at some point if we were still making this series. I don't know, I'd love to see camouflage. I think that could be quite cool. Okay, now a couple of character skins we've got. We've got a character skin called Proper. Yep, I'll put a picture of it on screen. We've got the character skins for chefs. Kitchen chefs, I guess, goes with a decorative pack, which is quite cool. Now, regarding emotes, we've got Pointing, which has got 6 variants apparently. Angry, Dance, Assist, and yeah, they hope you have fun playing with them. I'll try and demonstrate some of the emotes on screen right now, and they do look quite cool, and I can't wait to test them out. I know many of them are going to be put to use inside Colony Wars, or any other series I do, because they are quite mental. So with this release, they'll also bring 2 new character skins to the game, which is the Next Gen and the Fiber skin. Both character skins are only decorative, and you can buy them in a Steam item store. The price will be set to $3.99 per skin set. I will say I'm slightly disappointed. I thought this was going to be a part of the update, but it being a part of the, Steam store is not a bad idea if you can get it inside the crates. They've not specified on that. So maybe someone can comment, one of the developers, can we get these new next gen of fiber skins in the drop crates or not? Because I'm confused. So that's mostly it for this update, but there is one cool thing you've all been waiting for, and that is news about the Space Engineers Xbox One version. So I've chucked some gameplay up on screen now, as well as the Keen Leaks thing. Marek and Joel filmed this weird video where you can see Marek playing it on a very old Xbox One, by the way. And also, they've released some Xbox One gameplay as well. Unfortunately, this is no sort of like screen captured gameplay. They have just recorded it on a monitor. Slightly annoying, but I was hoping for a bit more stuff. But it can show, you've got the controller there playing it, which is quite cool because you can see it running around. And the only thing I'm going to say here, I'm going to play devil's advocate. I can't see the Xbox in screen. So I'm like, okay, it does say X on air, but then again, the controller, I'm not sure. I have some reservations about that. If you guys want me to make another video about the Xbox One version of Space Engineers, explain it in more detail and, do a roundup of it, then I will definitely do that. But it appears the Xbox One version of Space Engineers is progressing quite well after almost 4 to 5 years since the announcement. So I expect we'll see more information as 2019 progresses on. I was told a bit of behind the scenes information when I visited Keen, but unfortunately I've not been able to tell you until now, but it is working along, and I've not currently seen a working prototype, I should specify. So hopefully we can see one being played on a live stream later. That might be quite cool. I'm pretty sure all of us would love to see something like that. So if you'd like to see the Xbox One version of Space Engineers played on a live stream, we should really tell the devs, as I think that would be a great idea. Anyway, that pretty much sums up the update. They have discussed why they increased the price of a style pack compared to the decorative pack. Their answer was the complexity and technical requirements are different for these 2 packs. We spent more time working on the style pack rather than the decorative pack. Interesting. The decorative pack was also the first DLC released after Space Engineers moved out of early access, and showed us that many members of our community are willing to support us. Interesting, they raised the price. So the next DLC, what can we expect? They've not specified anything, but it would be similar to this one, and it'll be in about 1 or 2 months. I'm not sure whether that's too soon for another DLC, maybe 3 to 4 months, but I guess we'll see. Now, regarding future content, they don't want to spoil it, but Marek has repeatedly stated they want to give players a better system for cooperation, as well as certain levels of tasks and goals, which can be managed by themselves. I quite like this idea, as frequently I see people discussing, goals and tasks inside Space Engineers, so if they're going to answer this for a free update, then I look forward to seeing that. My only hope is it doesn't go too much into the paid side of things, as then, players shouldn't have to pay something so they can do something in a game in a way. I hope that kind of makes sense. I know it actually sounds really confusing. You get the gist in a way. Hopefully goals in Space Engineers are free content and not paid content, but I guess we can discuss that at a later date. In the meantime, that is everything for the Space Engineers update today on Thursday, June 6th, 2019. Hopefully I've summed it all up for you and you've enjoyed what you've seen here today. Remember, I am giving away 2 of the DLC style packs, so if you do want to win them, check out the description or the link in the description down below. To summarise this update again, it's been the second major update since Space Engineers left early access. It includes a free build planner, a free small grid cryopod, one free armor skin, which is the clean armor skin. We've also got the digital camo one and the carbon fiber skin. We've got a couple of new individual skin sets as well, and news about the Space Engineers Xbox One edition. I'll be making an expanded video on the Xbox One version, so don't forget to keep an eye out for that. I did analyse some information just on the endpoint of this video from a live stream. Marek said they're currently working hard with the UI features of the Xbox One version, making sure, players can properly use the UI on Xbox compared to PC, as, UI for Space Engineers has always been a challenge, I feel. Along with that, they're also working on ideas of workshop integration and things like that, so that's kind of something to consider, because I think Space Engineers relies on its workshop very well, so I'd hate to see that missing inside Xbox. But maybe at some point there's a way we can, cross-platform it. Anyway, in the meantime, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching this video today. The latest update for Space Engineers is out now. You can go play it. If you're looking for a Space Engineers server to join, my public servers are currently online and accessible with running the latest update, so make sure to come and join us via the Discord link down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.